Chalk Couture has. Now I was going to grab my catalog before I got over here. I sold my last one at the show, so I need to ink another one. And when I heard people were having trouble with it, I was really shocked. I'm just going to push on here real hard to see if I can get it to stick. Anyway, I've never had trouble inking on that back, ever. But it's because my transfer's been used. So. Okay, we're going to do this again. And the reason I want to do it again is, number one, I want to prove to you that the canvas bags are not that hard to do. I knew when I started this that it could be a problem because this transfer has been used a lot. It has not been used on, it's not been used, I mean, it's still okay to use this on wood or glass or anything like that, but because ink is so liquidy and porous, that's part of, sorry, I'm trying to get back on here. That's part of why it bled. And when I laid it down, I could see that it wasn't adhering to the bag. So I knew that it was possibly not going to work. And I was okay with taking that risk. Let me just make sure everything's up and go. Oh gosh. Let's see. Sorry, give me a second. I want to make sure we're going. I want to make sure everything's working out okay on the live. Let me just... So, hopefully everybody will come back on. I just had a thought, you know, I ought to show them that it really can work, because I know I've done at least 3 of these bags using this transfer, and I've done a couple of other transfers on this same bag. So I just wanted to show everybody that the problem is not the bag. Hey, I'm just starting out. You didn't miss a thing, Jody. My shirt, though, I'll stand up and show you now, I guess, before anybody comes on, but I did this over the weekend. My shirt. I hope you could see that. Did you see that? Did you see my shirt? It's hard to tell when you're turning around. Okay. So once again, I'm going to use cardboard. And I'm just going to plop this into the package here. Can you hear me okay, Jody? Just want to make sure everything's working. I don't want to have to mess with my sound on my computer. Excuse me. Awesome. So this is an A size transfer. I guess it's just me and you, Jody. Nobody's coming back. So we're gonna turn the Easy Press back on. I think it was just I wasn't ready for that live, so it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. So I'm back on part 2. So like I said in the other video, normally when we're putting this on a chalkboard or glass or any other surface, we would fuzz it. Gosh, my hair looks weird. It's really short in that video. I just got it cut today. Sorry, distracted. But because we're doing this on fabric, we do not want to do that. We want it to seal really tight to the canvas bag. I'm just trying to center it here. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you can. Hey, Lori. So I'm just going to make sure everything is down tight. Grab my little angled squeegee and just push down real good to make sure there's a good seal there. just make sure it looks, it's crooked. Hold on, gotta start over. I had a feeling when I saw the black, I'm like, wait a minute. It doesn't look right, so we'll put it on again. This time I'll double check the straightness before I use that angled squeegee. Yeah, we're looking better now. How's everybody doing tonight? How's Lori doing? You and Duncan, Clifton. Where are you, Lori? Phoenix? I'm just pushing it down really good. Sort of feels a little bit like it's stretching, but I don't think it is. Hey Dory, long time no see. I decided to come back and prove to everybody that it was just that transfer had been used quite a bit. That transfer is still really good to use on wood or any other surface. Just not on fabric right now. It's had a few days. Seen better days. So I'm just gonna tape to protect me dropping things, which is normal for me. Just gives me a little bit of safety. So yes, once I get in the inking groove, I'm like wanting to ink all the time. And I actually inked last weekend with my brother and his wife and family. And I made this shirt. I'll show you guys since there's more people on now. You can see the back. I love it. And then the front, I did a little hang loose logo that is part of our summer collection. I found this shirt at Target. I love Target. Way more than the W store. Okay. All right. Here we go again. Part 2. I'm just working it in. I'm not putting too much ink on my squeegee, just a little bit. And I'm working fast, but I don't have to. It's just my choice. When I go to pull the transfer off, I will check as I go to make sure there's nothing that got missed. You also don't want to overwork your ink, because that will also cause it to bleed. This is our Chalkology ink. I love it, love it, love it. Or is it Couture ink? I always say it wrong. It says Couture ink on here. I think they changed the name though. I think they call it Chalkology ink now. Hey Eve, hey Lene. Part 2 of the canvas bag. I decided to go grab another one and show you guys with a new transfer. This turns out differently. And I'm not putting a whole lot of ink on my squeegee. Just enough to get it through the screen. And I've got cardboard between the bag. Hey Shannon, how you doing? Texas in the house. Actually, it was earlier with Jody too. Shannon's an awesome lady. I loved working with her in the NICU in Austin. She was amazing. I miss those people. Okay. Just gonna keep working it. Okay, I think we're good. Now before I go to pull anything off, I'm just going to check my fingers, make sure I don't get any ink on, like I did just now, on the actual bag as I'm pulling this up. And as I pull, I'm just going to double check everything and see what it looks like. So there could be a little bit more right there, so I'm just going to lay it back down. Just work that a little bit more. I worked it too much, that's okay. Okay. See a little something that needs help. I'm gonna get this tape off before I make a total disaster out of this. I can just see it hitting me or my project. So I noticed something on the A here. Oops, a lot of ink on that. Can you guys hear me okay? Everybody hear me okay? Oh, sorry, I was just saying hi to Shannon. So there's a flower up here. I'm gonna go carefully add a little bit of pressure to. I didn't really add ink, I just add a little more pressure. So what happened there is the ink just didn't go through the silk screen as well as it should have. It's looking awesome! I'm very excited! Woohoo! Now that's how it's supposed to look. So in a minute I will bring it up and show you guys what it looks like. But first let me go put this in some water real quick. So we clean all of our transfers with just water. No chemicals needed. So crazy, I get over to the sink and I have ink all over me. Oh my gosh, too funny. Okay. Yes, hey, you guys say hey. So Jody and Shannon and I used to all work together at Seton Main Hospital in the NICU in Austin, Texas. So level 3 NICU, we took care of really, really sick babies. I'm a respiratory therapist, and so is Jody. Okay, so I saved this to put on back onto the transfer when it dries. First, I want to make sure this is sort of dried to tacky, if that makes sense. So it's just a little bit tacky when you touch it. So I'm going to grab the blow dryer here and just blow dry it for a minute. Longer. So we all worked the night shift together, and we had fun despite being very busy. It was a very busy NICU. Okay, so I'm just going to put the parchment paper over it. Grab my Cricut heat press. You don't have to use a heat press. You could just use an iron. And hey, thanks Brenda. So I came back on because my last project was kind of a, I messed up. I should have used a brand new transfer. I can still use it on wood and other things, but not good for fabric. So I'm just heat setting it now. But like I was saying, we worked in a level 3 NICU, so we took care of 26 weekers, we took care of really sick babies, lots of twins, triplets, lots of babies that needed lots of love. Okay, I think it's good. It hasn't beeped, but I'm good. So there you go. So this is permanent. It can be washed, not that you would wash it, but it's now permanent, and I will take it to my next show and sell it. I love this one so much, I may even make one just to keep for myself, to put stuff in to have handy at shows, because... Oh, you don't work there either, Shannon? Oh, okay. Because I love this transfer so much, I may do another one just to have it shows for myself. Because I really like I Am an Original, because I am an original. So anyway, I don't know if I'll hold it closer to the camera so you guys can see it, but it worked out a lot better. Really turned out better. So you guys have a good night. Thanks for coming back to see part 2. Part 1 was a little mistake going on, but like I said, it was just I should have known that transfer had been used too much to put it on fabric again. But anyway, you guys have a good one. We'll talk to you later. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please click on the subscribe button and then hit the bell icon. And don't forget to visit my website. Thank you.